The kind of talent and corporations that we want in order to be, I think, the kind of vibrant economy that we can be.
How will you convince
time out is for low wage work. Right?
How will you convince moderates to get on board with
I don't
plan?
think moderates are not on board with the idea of paying teachers what they're worth. I don't think moderates are not on board with making sure that we clean up this environmental mess that's been created by Rick Scott and the Republicans. I think they're with us on those issues. I just think we got to be willing to go to them and talk to them and hear from them about their priorities and let them know that we're willing to do something about it.
What's going to be your ground game in Miami-Dade County?
We're going to be all over Miami-Dade County. It's my birthplace. I was born at Jackson Hospital and raised in Richmond Heights, and we're fully convinced that we're going to win Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, and a lot of other places that people aren't counting on us in. I've got to move to one more event, but I just wanted to thank y'all for the opportunity, and hopefully we'll get a chance to connect. To leave any voter untouched, Republican, Democrat, Independent, or otherwise. And I think that's what's going to be a key to our pathway to victory.
Andrew, you talked about this being a positive campaign, but it's already started off in a negative way. How do you react to that, and how do you carry that the next 9 weeks?
Yeah, well, I mean, I honestly felt like the congressman pulled a page from Donald Trump, and I just don't believe that's going to work this time. The politics of derision and division are uninspiring to the people of this state, and more importantly, they're sick of it. They want a governor who is going to talk about the issues that are everyday for them. What are we going to do to improve schools? How do we pay teachers more? How do we make sure that they're not one bankruptcy away from illness? Right? We want to make sure that we can do everything that we can to improve the lived experiences of the people in this state. I believe we can do it, but we're not going to get there if all we do is name call. What we deserve in this context, and what Florida voters deserve, is an open and an honest and a forthright debate on what our visions for the future of this state are. They're contrasting, so we ought to talk about it. First of all, they're going to have a governor who respects the Hispanic community. Donald Trump was an embarrassment in his response to Hurricane Maria. Unfortunately, we have seen the impacts of that. I traveled to Puerto Rico. I visited with mayors from 20 municipalities all over the island. I sat down with the governor. I overnighted in the interior of the island and to get a better sense of what the impacts were. And we ought to be embarrassed for the national response there. What I said to them is, Florida is a sister state. We are close in proximity, and we are the largest concentration of Puerto Ricans outside of the island of Puerto Rico. I want to be a governor who's going to be a friend to Puerto Rico, inside of natural disasters, but also outside of that, to include economic exchange, cultural exchange, and economic exchange between the Commonwealth and the state of Florida. They're our sister, and we got to be there for them in ways that Donald Trump, the Republican administration, failed to do.